Both teams trying desperately to get in that win column.
And now Indiana's starting group. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Siakam. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Paul. Back to Barnes. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Siakam. Toppin outside. Fires for 3. Vassell with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell outside. Beyond the arc. Tipped.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Siakam for 3. Counted from distance. Siakam's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Obi Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
San Antonio leading. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Vassell left side. Back to Wembanyama. Into the lane, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Toppin. Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
It's stolen by Barnes. The 3 from Wembanyama. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Nembhard. With the floater. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Paul with the bucket.
Boy, Chris Paul just locked in right there. Shot ready on the catch.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And here's Toppin from the arc. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Indiana calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Toppin. Mathurin's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Now here's Mathurin. McConnell outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Vassell. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown, Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Shoots over Nesmith. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Mathurin, no good on the free throw. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the... story for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson, then it's Nesmith, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Good on the shot.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Vassell passes to Johnson. 13 feet out. Again, the Spurs score.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh!
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Jackson.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Vassell. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Halliburton on the take. Jackson, the pass to Halliburton. His first shot attempt. Count it. Good. Halliburton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
There's Nesmith with a three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and, of course, they know it.
Here's Wembanyama. Pacers with a rebound. Pass to Halliburton. Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
A solid defender. Johnson. Using that athleticism on defense to perfection right there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. .143 left in the second period. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Here's Siakam driving in.
Wow, you see the mobility. For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Jones from outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Halliburton with a steal. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Toppin outside. The ball's knocked loose. And he knocks down the first one.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Paul with it. Halliburton picks him up. And that one's good. Paul.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Spins. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
Vassell's shot is good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers leading by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Collins. Oh, stolen by Turner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Here's Turner. Here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio trailing here. Paul passes to Sohan. Floats one up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Toppin to the right side. Turner passes to Halliburton. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it for the lead. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Collins. And here's the fast break. Here's Vassell. Finished off the break. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
11 feet out. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Sohan. Siakam. With a defensive effort for Indiana. They've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. To the inside, Turner. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And that's going to be a foul on San Antonio. No good on that one.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Champagne's shot is off. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Siakam. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And he drops it in from the low post. Champagnie's got his first 2 points. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you have to like what you've seen. From them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Branham's checked in for Champagnie. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Branham passes to Wembanyama. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside for McConnell. He drops it from range. McConnell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bassie. Back to Paul. It's tipped. All by himself. Here's McConnell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Siakam, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Pass to Johnson. Matherin with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. Here's Matherin. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's about powerful. Matherin knows when to score it. Easy dunk.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Well, Benedict Matherin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams. Well, this is. It's been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. San Antonio leading. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Nesmith out there with Walker. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. That ties the game.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
And Paul gets it to go.
If they allow him to keep getting to the bucket like that, this lead is going to explode as we go down the stretch.
Jackson, the pass to Mathurin. Jackson with a screen on Wembanyama. Right at the free throw line. Another one falls for Indiana.
Not surprisingly, Benedict Mathurin off the screen with the ball in his hands, looking to attack.
Paul from deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And he's going for the lob. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Sohan. And it's all from three-point range. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. And the foul. On Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Some changes for Indiana. Wiseman comes in for Jackson, and it's Nembhard in for Mathurin. And there's a pick. Here's Nembhard, and he sinks the 11-footer. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. No good on the triple. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Toppin comes in for Walker. And it's Siakam in for Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Vassell. Siakam for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
San Antonio again missing. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. To the middle. Toppin. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. From deep. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Left side Barnes to take the lead. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's 2-on-1. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio. Converting.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Halliburton outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Vassell outside. Here he goes. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
.119 left in the fourth. Pass to Siakam. The three. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he makes it. And now a three-point Spurs lead.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
50 seconds left in the game. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Eight seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 2 here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And Siakam gets it to go.
We call that patience, veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, what pressure?
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen.